Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. It's AR_15 prods, and today we are starting a brand new YouTube series called Sunday Night Swerve. This is going to be exciting. This mask and sunglasses thing is just temporary for now, but we have a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot of information to get into, so let's get into it today. The first thing I want to get into today is the R-Truth and the Carlito releases. The R-Truth one really hurt. The Carlito one hurt too, but the R-Truth one really hurt. Because I don't see R-Truth going to another brand like other people do. I do not see R-Truth going to AEW or TNA or anything like that, because he's just so old. I think this was like the final bridge for him. He might sign a Legends deal with the WWE to where he's here every now and again as like a special guest, but I do not see him wrestling again like that or going to another brand. I think he's loyal to the WWE, and I don't see him doing that. Just kind of like Dakota Kai. She might go to TNA, but I don't see her doing that. Braun Strowman is another good one. He's loyal to WWE. He basically said he's retiring, pretty much. So he's retiring too. R-Truth might just join him along on that. For Carlito will be just fine. He's a champion in another New Mexico brand over there, so he will be just fine. There's nothing to worry about when it comes to Carlito. I think they'll write him off. Maybe he has one last match and gets injured due to the Judgment Day doing something. I don't know. He'll play a big part in the story, but I do not see them renewing that. I guess that whole R-Truth last time is now thing he did as Ron Cena, I guess he wasn't joking. Stephanie Vaquer going to the main roster is the next thing we are going to talk about. I think this is amazing, actually, because I'm a Stephanie Vaquer fan. I'm hardcore. I like Stephanie Vaquer a lot, like in the ring and stuff. She's a good superstar. I do think she will win her qualifier against Liv Morgan and Ivy Nile. Maybe Liv Morgan hits an oblivion and Stephanie Vaquer takes advantage, getting Liv out of the ring with her finishing move and pinning Ivy Nile or something. But I do think she will go to Money in the Bank. She's not going to win, obviously, in my opinion, but she will go there. Jordynne Grace is another thing, but Jordynne Grace is going to SmackDown. I think this is a lot of competition when it comes to the mid-card women's U.S. title between Zelina Vega, Julia, Jordynne Grace, Chelsea Green. Piper Niven can also get thrown into it. I mean, there's so many choices for that, but Jordynne Grace getting added into the mix just makes things so much better. The next thing I want to talk about is my Raw predictions. I personally think out of the Money in the Bank qualifiers, which the men's, which I will pick first, is CM Punk versus AJ Styles versus El Grande Americano. Really, any of those three could go up there. I mean, story-wise, not AJ Styles, but any of them could logically go up there. CM Punk, if he goes in there, if he qualifies, I'm writing off my prediction I'm about to say later for Money in the Bank. I'm writing it off, and I'm saying that somebody else will win. But if CM Punk doesn't qualify, Seth Rollins is winning Money in the Bank. If CM Punk qualifies, Seth Rollins isn't winning Money in the Bank. Which is why I think if El Grande won, he'd go after Penta, take him out, and Seth would win. If AJ Styles won, AJ Styles, I don't know, he'd have a hell of a match, but he doesn't really have any targets in there, really. And if CM Punk won and went on to Money in the Bank, he would probably take out Seth. Somebody else would win. So, me personally, I do think CM Punk is going to win that qualifier, I think. Now, out of the women's qualifier, which I said earlier, it's Stephanie Vaquer versus Liv Morgan versus Ivy Nile. Ivy Nile, I think I mean, she has probable cause. She could win. She'd put on a hell of a match in the Money in the Bank match itself. Do I see her winning? No. Do I see Liv winning? Mm-mm. I think maybe Roxanne Perez or Raquel Rodriguez go out there and accidentally cost her, and Vaquer takes advantage, and Vaquer wins and goes on. I think that's what happens. I think they're doing like the rookies versus the legends because it's building up to seem that way with Julia and Roxanne, and then Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, and Naomi. So I think that's what they're doing. So I do think Vaquer goes up there. She's not going to win Money in the Bank, but I do think she goes to Money in the Bank. For my Money in the Bank predictions, we are going to go to the main event first. Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso versus John Cena and Logan Paul. I kind of feel like with R-Truth getting released, I think that actually plays a role, like a big role in John Cena turning face. And I think him turning with a heel, like turning into a team with a heel right now, with Logan Paul as his teammate against Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes, I think, call me crazy, I think he turns face in this match. And I think that turning face, kind of costs him. I think Jey and Cody pull off this win, and John Cena and Logan Paul lose. But John Cena will turn face, so it'll be 110% worth it. Plus my boys, Yeet! Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes will win. Now for the next match, Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria. As much as I love Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch, I see Becky Lynch pulling off this win. I just don't think she can lose, but I see her pulling off this win, jumping Lyra Valkyria after it, and then Bayley comes out to save Lyra Valkyria. And I think down the road we will have a Becky Lynch versus Bayley versus Lyra Valkyria triple threat. And I don't know who pulls off that win, but I do think Becky Lynch wins at Money in the Bank. Who I think is going to be in the women's, let's just get this out of the way. Rhea Ripley's already in it. Naomi's already in it. Alexa Bliss, Roxanne Perez, and Julia are already in it. I think Stephanie Vaquer will go on. But I think the winner, hear me out here, Alexa Bliss. Because Rhea Ripley, I just don't see the WWE giving it to her. If the WWE does give it to her, I guess, whatever. But I don't see them giving it to her because they might get a little backlash, but I don't know. Naomi, she would have been my second guess. Kind of want her to win, but Bliss is my girl too. This is non-biased though, because you're about to hear why. She's got Bianca Belair on her back. I don't think Bianca costs her, but she's also got Jade Cargill on her back, and I think Jade Cargill will be the reason she gets cost. And then down the line, Jade Cargill wins the title off of Tiffany Stratton in a fair one-on-one match, and Naomi then gets her one-on-one clause and wins it in a fair match against Jade Cargill. But I think Jade costs Naomi. For Roxanne, just like normal, I think Raquel or Liv Morgan costs her. Julia, I don't know. She could very well win it, but I also don't think that'll be the brightest thing because she just cashed in on the women's U.S. title. And nobody really, I don't think, at least I don't want that to be the case. So I do think Alexa Bliss pulls this off because she's not really in a feud with anybody right now. I mean, the Wyatts could do something, but they're in their own little thing right now. So I don't think that happens. Now for the men's Money in the Bank, Andrade is already in it. Seth Rollins is in it. Solo Sikoa is in it. LA Knight is in it. Penta is in it. And CM Punk's probably going to be in it. So, my guess if CM Punk doesn't, and I'm wrong, is Seth Rollins is going to win Money in the Bank. But, if not, CM Punk will take out Seth Rollins. And, I don't know. I don't see Penta winning it quite yet because Penta's not really in a feud with any, world champion, U.S. champion, intercontinental champion, just any champion in general. He's not in a feud with currently right now. Andrade, hell, it would be nice to see him win, but just like Penta, he's not in really a feud or anything. He doesn't have probable cause. They could make a feud, but he's just like, I don't know. I don't see Penta or Andrade winning it. Solo Sikoa, I do think Jacob Fatu does kind of the same thing Solo keeps doing, and he goes out there and JC Mateo, the Husky dog JC, and he costs Solo Sikoa. And I think LA Knight finally wins Money in the Bank after being cost like 2 years, 3 years in a row. He finally wins it because he has the probable cause. Yeet versus Yeah. That'll be a damn good match. Yeet versus Yeah or a damn good cash-in. Yeet versus Yeah. It could even work him saving wrestling and cashing in on John Cena. Because he's like a huge face and John Cena is a huge heel right now. So, yeah, those are my predictions for Money in the Bank. I think they're pretty good. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.